You and your person share a powerful and transformative connection, one that awakens something deep within both of your hearts. From the moment your energies intertwined, something beyond words was set in motion. It wasn't just love or attraction, it was an activation, a divine spark meant to trigger growth, healing, and awakening for both of you. Yet, as beautiful as this connection is, it also came with challenges. The separation phase between you was not meant as punishment or loss, but as a necessary stage in your shared soul journey. It served to push your person into the next phase of their awakening, guiding them towards self-awareness, healing, and emotional maturity. Even though this period has been painful and emotional for both of you, it holds a higher purpose, a lesson in surrender, trust, and transformation. Your person feels your absence deeply. At night, when everything grows quiet, their thoughts drift toward you. They lie awake replaying memories, imagining your voice, and wondering what you are doing. The love they feel for you hasn't faded, it has only changed shape. In your silence, they hear the echoes of everything left unsaid. This connection has forced them to confront parts of themselves they once avoided. You have become a mirror, reflecting both their light and their shadows. The awareness that you brought into their life has left them scrambling to make changes, to become a better version of themselves. They are realizing that in order to truly align with your energy, they can no longer live in the patterns that once kept them stagnant. Both of you have endured difficult cycles that tested your resilience, patience, and emotional endurance. These challenges have likely left you feeling drained, perhaps even physically exhausted, as spiritual growth often manifests through the body. You've been balancing your day-to-day responsibilities while also navigating intense inner work, healing wounds, facing fears, and learning to let go of control. The fatigue you've been feeling is not just from your routine, but from the energetic shifts that have taken place within and around you. Transformation is rarely comfortable, but it's always purposeful. Your person has noticed the changes in you. Even from afar, they can sense that your energy is different, more grounded, centered, and filled with self-love. This shift in your vibration has opened their heart in a profound way. They are beginning to understand that your love was never meant to fix them, it was meant to inspire them to heal themselves. Yet, with this awakening also comes heartache. They feel a deep sadness, perhaps even fear, that you are outgrowing them. They sense your strength, your independence, and your commitment to loving yourself first. While they admire this, it also stirs insecurity within them. They worry that you may move on, leaving them behind as a lesson rather than a lifelong partner. At times, it seems that the more love and energy you pour into this connection, the more your person retreats. This push-and-pull dynamic has been one of your greatest challenges. When you lean in, they pull away, when you withdraw, they chase. It's a dance of mirrored emotions, each of you reflecting the other's fears and desires. What you are both learning through this is emotional balance. You are discovering that true love cannot be forced, and that connection must be built on mutual openness, not fear of loss. Your person represses their emotions because they are afraid of vulnerability, while you've had to learn to detach without closing your heart. Through all of this, your patience has been your greatest strength. You've waited, trusted, and continued to grow even when you didn't know what the future held. This patience has not gone unnoticed by the universe. Your soul's intentions, your prayers, your manifestations, your commitment to healing, are beginning to bear fruit. The more you choose yourself, the more you align with the energy of abundance, love, and peace. The separation, though painful, has served to realign both of you with your higher paths. Your person is starting to realize that if they want to reconnect with you, they must do so from a place of love, truth, and integrity. They can no longer hide behind excuses or emotional walls. The old patterns of avoidance and fear no longer resonate with who you are becoming. They see this clearly now. They know that to truly stand beside you, they must first face themselves. They must learn honesty, not only with you, but with their own heart. This realization is both terrifying and liberating for them. It's pushing them to grow, to heal, and to finally take responsibility for their own happiness. In the meantime, you are being guided to continue focusing on your own evolution. The universe wants you to keep nurturing your self-worth, pursuing your passions, and embracing your independence. You have reached a point where your happiness no longer depends on this connection but flows from within. That shift is precisely what will draw your person closer, not through longing or fear, but through energetic alignment. When two souls vibrate at the same frequency of unconditional love, reunion becomes inevitable. Ultimately, this journey between you and your person is not about separation or union, it's about transformation. It's about awakening to your divine truth and learning that love is not possession, but expansion. You activated each other's hearts to remember what real love feels like, pure, honest, and free. And though the road has been filled with trials, each step has brought you closer to becoming the highest version of yourself. Your connection is still alive, still evolving, and its next chapter will unfold when both of you are ready to meet in authenticity. Until then, trust that every moment apart is guiding you toward a deeper, more lasting kind of love, one built on honesty, healing, and the courage to be fully seen. I feel an unmatched and indescribable amount of attraction toward you, something far deeper than physical appearance or fleeting infatuation. It's as if my soul recognized yours long before my mind could even understand what was happening. You've awakened something in me that I didn't even know existed, a force that pushes me to grow, to evolve, and to become the best version of myself. You have this quiet yet powerful way of influencing my life without even trying, and that is what makes you so special to me. Before you came into my life, I often found myself drifting, allowing other people's opinions, expectations, and desires to shape my reality. I used to let the noise of the world drown out my own inner voice. But you, without even realizing it, showed me how to reclaim my power. You taught me that it's okay to stand firm in my beliefs, to set boundaries, and to live life on my own terms. You didn't save me, you reminded me that I could save myself. And that realization has changed everything. You have helped me heal in ways that words can barely capture. Through your patience, understanding, and authenticity, you have gently guided me toward independence in so many areas of my life. I used to rely too much on others for validation and comfort, but your presence taught me to find those things within myself. You made me realize that real love isn't about dependency, it's about mutual growth and freedom. I am so proud of how your love continues to transform me every single day. It's as though your energy breathes life into parts of me that were once dormant. I find myself striving to be better, to do better, and to live with more purpose simply because of the way you inspire me. To be honest, you are the most amazing person I have ever met. There's something extraordinary about your essence, so real, so pure, and so grounding. Every word you speak carries truth, every gesture you make feels sincere. When I look at you, I see strength wrapped in gentleness, wisdom clothed in humility. You are not just beautiful on the outside, you radiate beauty from within. I often find myself imagining a future where I can give you everything you've given me tenfold. I want to build a life that reflects the depth of my love for you, a life filled with joy, peace, and fulfillment. You came into my life at a time when I wasn't expecting anything real. I had almost stopped believing in genuine connections, and yet, there you were, so honest, so genuine, so effortlessly real. It felt as though the universe sent you to remind me that truth and love still exist in their purest forms. From the very beginning, your presence brought light into places I didn't even realize had grown dark. Even now, when I think back on all the moments we've shared, the laughter, the deep conversations, the silences that spoke volumes, I feel waves of emotion wash over me. It's almost overwhelming how deeply those memories affect me, as though each one is imprinted on my heart. All I ask from you is that you don't lose faith along the way. The journey toward what we're building may seem uncertain at times, and the distance or delays may test our patience. But I promise you, I'm much closer to our union than it might appear. Every step I take, every decision I make, is guided by the thought of us, of the future I want to create with you. Even on days when things feel uncertain or progress feels slow, please remember that my heart is steadfast. I haven't given up, and I won't. You are the first person who has ever shown me my darker side. That wasn't easy, it hurt, and it forced me to confront parts of myself that I had long ignored. There were moments when my ego felt bruised and my pride shattered, but looking back, I realize how necessary that pain was. You held up a mirror to my soul, and though it was uncomfortable, it allowed me to truly see myself. For that, I respect you more than words can say. Most people shy away from showing others the truth about themselves, especially when it's not flattering. But you had the courage to be honest with me, and that honesty has been one of the greatest gifts I've ever received. You've taught me that love isn't always easy, it's not just soft words and sweet moments. Sometimes it's raw, uncomfortable, and challenging. But it's through those challenges that real connection is forged. You've shown me that love means growth, accountability, and courage. And even when it hurts, it's worth it, because it leads to something real, something lasting. When I think of you, I think of strength and grace. You've changed the way I see relationships, the way I see myself, and even the way I see the world. You've reminded me that love isn't about possession, it's about appreciation. It's about standing beside someone, not above or below them. You are my greatest teacher, my muse, and my mirror. So, as I continue on this path of growth and transformation, I want you to know that my heart remains loyal to you. You've become a part of me in ways I can't explain. And though the journey may not always be smooth, I know that what we have is worth every challenge. Please hold on to your faith, because the day we come together fully will be the day all this growth, healing, and love finds its ultimate purpose. You've shown me what real love feels like, and because of you, I'll never settle for anything less. They are deeply hurting without you. Even though they may try to stay strong on the outside, inside their heart there is an emptiness that only your presence can fill. Your absence has created a space in their soul that feels like a missing piece of a beautiful puzzle that once felt whole. Every memory, every shared laugh, and every heartfelt conversation echoes in their mind as a reminder of the special bond you share. They are now beginning to understand that the connection between you isn't something ordinary, it's something deeply spiritual, something that transcends time, distance, and circumstance. At this point in their journey, your partner is going through a period of intense transformation. They are releasing the emotional baggage they've been carrying for years, pain, regrets, old wounds, and limiting beliefs that have held them captive in karmic cycles. This process hasn't been easy, it has challenged them in ways they never expected. The karmic situation they were once tied to is now beginning to dissolve, allowing them to breathe freely for the first time in a long while. It's as though the universe is slowly stripping away all the illusions and clearing the fog that once clouded their path. Through this release, your partner is learning valuable lessons about love, forgiveness, and self-worth. You have been their greatest source of strength throughout this journey. Your unwavering faith in them, even when things were uncertain, has been a guiding light in their darkest moments. They see how you stood by them through every storm, offering your love and understanding even when it wasn't easy. You have loved them without judgment, supported them without hesitation, and inspired them to become a better version of themselves. Deep down, they know that no one else could ever replicate the depth of love, loyalty, and emotional connection that you have given them. You have been both their anchor and their wings, grounding them when they felt lost and lifting them when they needed hope. Meanwhile, your own transformation has been just as profound. After all the challenges and emotional trials, you have learned how to center yourself and find balance in your life. You have become more grounded, wiser, and deeply connected to your purpose. The inner work you have done, healing your wounds, setting healthy boundaries, and cultivating self-love, has opened new doors of possibility for you. Your energy has shifted to one of calm strength and quiet confidence. The storms that once unsettled you no longer hold the same power. You've embraced peace, acceptance, and a positive outlook that allows you to manifest beauty and abundance in your life. As you've grown, your partner has also been evolving in their own way. They, too, have been doing the inner work necessary to rise above the patterns and cycles that kept them stuck. They are finally releasing what no longer serves their highest good, whether it's toxic relationships, negative thought patterns, or old emotional attachments that weighed them down. They are learning to trust themselves and the divine timing of their journey. This period of cleansing and renewal is helping them align with their true purpose. Slowly but surely, they are stepping into a higher version of themselves, one that is more open, compassionate, and spiritually aware. The universe has been orchestrating this entire process with divine precision. Even though it might have felt painful to be apart, this separation was necessary for growth and healing. Both of you needed time and space to learn the lessons that would prepare you for a stronger, more harmonious reunion. Every experience, no matter how difficult, was part of a greater plan to help you both evolve. The universe never separates two souls who are meant to be together. It simply allows them to grow individually so that when they come back, they can meet each other from a place of balance, maturity, and unconditional love. Now, as both of you continue to rise, a shift is taking place in the energy that surrounds you. The vibrations between you are becoming more harmonious, more aligned with the frequency of love and creativity. The universe is beginning to weave the threads of destiny back together, gently guiding your paths toward each other once more. This reconnection will not be born out of longing or dependency but out of mutual respect, spiritual alignment, and a deep, soulful understanding of each other's journeys. When you meet again, it will be as two whole beings, each grounded in self-awareness and filled with gratitude for the lessons learned. The love between you will feel renewed, more stable, and more fulfilling because it will be built on a foundation of healing and trust. The time apart will have strengthened your bond, giving both of you a deeper appreciation for the connection you share. The universe has your back in every step of this journey. It is ensuring that both of you continue to grow, heal, and evolve until the moment is right for your reunion. In the meantime, trust the process. Keep nurturing your own happiness, creativity, and inner peace. Continue living with an open heart and a positive mindset, because every step you take toward your own growth is also bringing your partner closer to you energetically. Soon, you will find yourselves crossing paths again, perhaps unexpectedly, perhaps through divine synchronicity. When that happens, everything will make sense. You will see that all the pain, all the waiting, and all the inner work were never in vain. They were preparing you for this next chapter, where love will no longer feel like a struggle but a blessing. Both of you will be ready, healed, evolved, and in tune with the beautiful rhythm of the universe that has always been guiding you toward each other.